Dear Miss Lonely Hearts, unlike your other readers, I am not looking for advice, but simply to be listened to. I have read many of your articles where you respond to women with all kinds of problems, including marriage ones. I think that you should let them know that there is nothing to fix in the relationship. Please just let them know that marriage is just a structure that makes love impossible. So just tell them to stop trying to have love in their marriage and that it is simply not going to happen. And tell them that someone has experienced this I'm not gonna say that I have never loved before because I have, and he was the love of my life. But that man was simply an impossibility, as I told Tom. So what was a girl supposed to do? I had to marry regardless if there were love or not, so might as well marry someone who secured me and who I knew could take care of my brother, my mother, and I. Even after getting married, I never grew to love him. I knew he had just married me to protect his identity. He was supposed to be an anarchist. So if people knew he was married to me, had a house and a shop, things that were all structures of society, people would have never suspected of him. He married me for protection, and if he loved me, he would have let me know about his so-called anarchism. He also knew that my brother was mentally ill and could not carry a bomb anywhere. Come on, he could not even remember where he lived. What made him think that he would be safe carrying a bomb? He knew that my brother meant the world to me, and he still used him, knowing that if something happened, it would devastate me. In a way, we both used each other. He used me for protection, to protect his identity, of course, and I used him to simply fit into society. I just wanted to be married. I had to, if I did not want to be considered an outcast in the real world. Oh, I was even dumb enough to try and live a good life. I remember a couple of times where he was getting ready for bed and I laid there. I tried to talk to him and tell him about my day. I just kept rambling on. I just kept trying to talk to him. I even called him dear. I called him many terms of endearment, and he never tried back, not until he was trying to leave the country with me. He even thought he was making me feel better and comforting me by telling me we would have a better life in another country and that we were start all over again. I know he just needs me once again to protect himself and his identity. If someone suspected him in this new country, they would just overlook him when they saw that he was married. I tried to have a relationship. I tried to talk to him. I tried to make him talk to Stevie. But I guess marriage is the structure that we use to cover up what we are and what we're not. Sincerely, Mrs. Verloc.